Good afternoon, neurosurgery. Yes. What I'll do is I've sent the letter out to you, so you'll get the letter instead.
Demand on Kevin's neurosurgery department is especially high. It's increased by 1/3 in the past year.
He has so many patients, it's never ending.
What kind of numbers are we talking about?
Easily over 500. So there is quite a long way.
Many patients choose Imperial because of the reputation of its surgeons.
We had to cancel a clinic today so he could do a theatre list, and he's doing a clinic tomorrow in his own time to see the patients because we don't have the capacity to move them elsewhere.
Along with routine patients, Kevin also deals with emergency cases.
Julia, have you seen Mr. Marston?
We're going to see Mr. Masters now. I've seen him this morning.
Isn't it?
Today, he's concerned about the health of Phil, a crane driver.
Yeah. Philip, so how's this arm feel? Is it quite weak?
Yeah, it's very weak.
Yeah.
Very dead on my leg as well.
And your leg as well. So when's the last time you were able to walk? Can you walk now, or?
No.
No. Mr. Marston came to our brain tumour clinic about a week or two ago with a history of, well, you're falling over a bit, weren't you? And some weakness on the left side, which was discovered after attending his local casualty, and they did a scan. They found a brain tumour. It looks like a benign brain tumour, but it's right over the sensory motor cortex. But the only way to really deal with it is we have to get this thing out. And so as he's been getting weak progressively over the last 4 or 5 days, we're going to move his surgery forward and try and do it urgently tomorrow. So I'm hoping this is just what we think it is, and that's the end of it.
The tumor on the scan looks benign, but the way it is behaving from a clinical point of view is making me worry whether it's something more malignant. Philip, I've seen him on Monday, has been deteriorating more, which is very unusual. This is peculiar about this case because usually it's not so quick. These are slow-growing lesions.
Phil's fast-growing tumour has already reached 6 centimetres. There's a possibility it could be cancerous.
I'm a tower crane driver. You see a lot of sights of London. Don't go under London Eye too much. See it every day, mate. Yeah, I've got a partner, Chloe, yeah. Lots of friends and family rallied around to help and come and see me, and a lot of big support network, which is good. What could I do? Can't change what's happened. Well, hopefully he can.
Phil is on the emergency operating list for tomorrow.
We haven't got any choice. The sooner the better. That's the best course of action for him. Good evening. So, as I said, the operation is going to be done under general anesthetic, so you will be completely asleep. This lamp is here, exactly here, and we're going to expose this side of your head. What are the risks of this operation? I mean, we talk about that. There is a risk of potentially life-threatening complications. These include a number of awful things, risk of coma and risk for neurological impairment, stroke, heart attack, even dying for the operation, I'm afraid, is one of the risks. I'm telling you because this is quite unpredictable. In some people, it just happen, and we don't know why. Yeah. But it's my duty to tell you that it's brain surgery, so
sure,
any of these are potentially
possible.
I
understand that, yeah. Start messing about with it. So, no, is this happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So I booked you for emergency theatre tomorrow.
And so, what, just go down first thing in the morning, you think?
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully.
8:30, 9, something
right,
like that.
Yeah.
And these risks that I mentioned to this gentleman, they're actually not far from happening. Sometimes we do see them, I'm afraid. This is a very serious operation. They need to be aware of everything that can potentially happen and face it.
Some of these are quite... takes over a little bit and focuses when he tells you all that.
realisation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You could die. Thanks for that one.
It's the morning of Phil's operation. "11 floors down, a man is admitted to A&E with a life-threatening bleed on the brain.
Can you squeeze my hand?
So we've got a gentleman, known alcoholic, who has a very large left intracerebral hematoma, who's been intubated, ventilated, and he's coming across.
Charing Cross has 10 operating theatres. Each one is booked out to different specialties. Theatre 8 is for emergencies. It's where Phil's brain tumour operation is scheduled to take place. But the new emergency case is also heading to Theatre 8.
I mean, this isn't... If it's superficial, it shouldn't take too long, isn't it? So we still might have time to do the other case, potentially.
We're going to decompress. We're not going to chase all the last bit of clot.
No, sure, absolutely. Yeah, fine.
I don't think that happened today.
I mean, this hematoma is got as priority.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Philip, how are you? Listen, we were just about to go.
Yeah.
And then there is a crushing emergency, undelayable emergency that came through the door. But I don't want to fear you now because we might have an arrangement for this afternoon. We really would like to push for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for that. As soon as I got news, I will let you know.
Yeah, if you just keep me informed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We need to do this chat today. He's becoming paralyzed. That's our problem.
They tell you a lot on emergency lists, and then... Well, obviously, the other person had more of emergency, so it's fair enough, you know. They don't just put people in front of you for no reason, do they? It's not a... It's a selfish thing on my point, not...
The surgery on Phil's brain tumour must wait.
His life's on hold, and there's a big uncertainty about his future. So he's putting a brave face on it. You know, he's a big, strong guy, crane driver. You know, putting a brave face on it. But underneath that, you can see the concern and worry in his eyes. So you know, that's part of the reason that we're trying to get on with this.
It's just hard. Emotions go up and down, you know, and it's all, oh, right, it's happening, it's happening. Now people will be ringing me saying, oh, what's happening? But it's what it is, isn't it? What can you do? Nature of the beast, really, isn't it?
At Charing Cross Hospital, all 10 theatres are in use. It is now too late to start the operation on Phil's brain tumour.
Quite frustrating when you're sitting around all day. You can't eat, you can't drink. From midnight last night, messes with your head a little bit because you're hoping to get in, and then you're not, and then you are, and then you're not.
Kevin and Julio are not scheduled to operate again until after the weekend. Phil's brain tumour continues to grow.
Either we wait, which is frustrating for everybody, or we kind of redesignate and replan, and so we're going to have to find another way.
Here we go.
So the juggling continues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going on and on, isn't it? So I think we've got to do it at least over the weekend. We can start first thing in the morning. I can come in and I know it's a Saturday, but we can come in and I mean, you don't need to come.
No, I will. No.
But we've got to get these things done.
That's fine. Okay.
We are pretty much at 100% capacity, beyond actually. Ideally what you need is a bit of leeway to deal with the reaction of surges and demand and emergency care. We just haven't got that leeway. And that's why we spend a lot of our time, rather than operating and running around trying to sort things out, as you can see.
475 have waited for more than a year.
Waiting lists is probably the single top priority in my job, is to get this problem sorted.
Is the problem going to go away?
So we've got a plan to get back to meeting the government targets by next year. That priority is shared by the divisional director and the chief executive and the medical director, and we meet every week about it.
So by the end of November, that 475, what will that number be down to?
6 have already been treated.
And only at the end of November now.
Yeah.
So I would expect more than 6 of the 475 to have been treated.
But some of these specialties sort of legitimately have too much going on to be able to get this sorted out. Neurosurgery, it's an increase in referrals.
And it's a lot of theatre time, isn't it?
A lot of theatre time.
A number of strategies are being introduced to cut waiting times. At Imperial, like other trusts, these include outsourcing.
So outsourcing is when we take a small number of patients, usually the routine ones, not the very complicated operations, and we phone the patient and ask them if they'd be happy to have their operation done at a private hospital. And we do that if we don't have the capacity to treat them quickly enough within the government's 18-week target. They reckon that it'll take them 10 weeks, you see, from when we send them out to see them in outpatients, arrange a date, do them in outpatients, discharge them. 10 weeks is a lot quicker than we do it.
Really, a private provider?
Yeah. From our point of view, it's a short-term solution because our waiting lists were longer than we'd realised and we needed to do something fairly quickly.
Outsourcing team, yeah. So if you've ever got concerns, just give us a call.
A dedicated outsourcing team is up and running. They are 2 weeks into the proposed 6-month programme.
It should all go smoothly.
So best of luck. I hope everything goes well, and you'll hopefully hear from them very soon with your appointment. OK, very welcome. Thanks for your time. Thanks. Bye.
So far, 200 patients have agreed to be treated at private hospitals.
Hi there. I understand that you're waiting for an appointment under neurosurgery. Is that right?
9 months now, I think.
The private providers have agreed to do this for the same price as the NHS pays. So it's financially neutral to the NHS.
So ideologically, there's no difference between you being seen by the NHS or a private provider paid for by the NHS?
I'm not answering that question. What does ideologically mean? Right. I'm just trying to get patients treated, OK? So waiting lists are not, they're not an administrative thing. They're people, actually, who are waiting for operations. They find it very stressful, and we need to get them done in a reasonable level of time.
Is that something you're happy to do?
On the whole, people are kind of surprised to hear about the option, but usually fairly happy to go ahead. But there are some who are concerned. No, you don't need to pay. It's all covered. Well, she wouldn't want it any sooner, so she's declined.
Morning, boss. How are you? They're sending for our patient, just to let you know.
Perfect. Let's get this done today.
Kevin and Julio have come into work on a Saturday. It means the wait is over for brain tumour patient Phil.
Well, this tumour is on the surface of the brain, which is why Phil has this weakness. The difficulty with Phil's case is it's been very aggressive in the way it's presented, a bit unusual for a completely benign tumour. So maybe it's cancer. We've done scans, but you can never be 100% sure. The only way is getting the thing out.
Right, see you later.
Right, good luck.
Hopefully today's the first day of the recovery and get back to normal.
Did you have breakfast?
A bit. Not a lot.
I think I had a coffee.
Yeah, same here.
Go on. Come this side, come this side, come this side.
The first step is to remove part of Phil's skull to access the tumour.
This is a crucial part. Tumour can often get stuck, integrated into the skull a little bit. Use my finger now. It's called the neurosurgical finger.
Big wash.
You see how it's all stuck? There's remnants. So the tumour's actually invaded the bone there. Fresh swab. There's the tumour. It is blending with the brain at its edges, which is a bit worrying. It looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Remember we said it could be something funny?
Yeah.
The tumour will be sent to the pathology lab for analysis.
Do you think it's malignant, Kevin?
Could be. It's looking more like it. It's a good job we persevered in getting him done, isn't it?
Looks all right. Looks all right. Sometimes it can bleed from the pinpoint, the skin. So we managed to take the whole thing out. He should improve from the way he is now. I can't really tell you how much he's going to recover or if it's going to happen or not. Of course, we're going to keep an eye on him in the meantime. Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It's waking up. Phil, just relax, just relax. Just relax. You're just waking up from an anaesthetic. You just lie back and let it wash over you. How's this arm here? Can you move it? Oh, you can. Got a bit of tone in it. Can you feel me touch you? Yeah, good.
Now the tumour is out, the pressure on Phil's brain is released.
What about your toes? Can you wiggle your toes?
Feel my toes. Feel my toes down.
Excellent. Good. So, all the tumour's out?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the tumour's gone. When we approached it, it was just a little bit stuck and it looked like it was invading things. Overall, if that histology is good, then his prognosis is really good. It all really pins on what the nature of that tumour is. Hoping he's cured of this, and that's the end of the story.
Try and lead with your weaker leg. Try and hold on with both hands,
yeah.
all right?
Sure.
Take your time.
Kevin has the results on Phil's tumour.
Pre and post-op, please. Yeah. We're just going to go and see Mr. Marson. That's the tumour beforehand. I'm really happy for Phil because it is actually a benign tumour. It's not the cancer we thought it might be. There was a lot of worry that it might have been something sinister. Post-op, you can just see a little fingerprint of where the tumour was. So it looks really good. So I'm going to see him now. I'm excited.
I was going to say, do you look forward to this bit?
Yeah, this is the reward, isn't it, to see the result? Here he is. You're doing very well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, yeah.
So this is a man who was lying in bed and couldn't move his leg, couldn't walk. Let's have a look at your arm. Hold your arm up. Wow.
It's all good.
Can you stand up?
Yeah, everything.
Wow.
I can't believe you're walking.
I know, it's amazing, all right to say. been getting better by the hour. It's been very good.
So I think we'll probably be able to get you out soon, get you back home.
OK, cool.
And we'll have an early follow-up.
All done, all over and done with. I'm going home today by the sounds of it, so that's all good news.
You can jog down the pub now, can't you?
Yeah, that'll be the plan.
The drive to cut waiting lists goes on. The outsourcing of some imperial patients to private hospitals will continue until at least March.
At the end of the day, despite all the problems, I still greatly believe that the NHS is a fantastic institution. It's something that this country is recognised for around the world. We still manage to get great results.
See you later.
Something that needs to be protected. Seeing people like Phil walk out when they couldn't walk in, it's what keeps me going. It's all worthwhile when you see that.
4 floors away from the pressure of theatres, a clinical trial is underway.
That's very good. Come over here and just sit on the couch.
As well as its 5 hospitals, Imperial Trust runs a world-leading clinical research programme.
And now hold both hands up like that for me and spread the fingers wide. Fingers wide.
52-year-old painter and decorator Selwyn suffers from a brain condition called essential tremor.
And now just hold them by the nose there.
Its severity is rated on a scale of 1 to 10.
Now, this is an interesting one.
Selwyn is a 9.
The tremor started about 20-odd years ago. I don't know really what it's something to do with in your head, in your brain. I'm right-handed, so the tremors are in my right hand, so it's been a bit difficult decorating. I've basically learned to use my left hand over the years.
So now this is interesting. I'm going to get you to draw from that dot round the spiral, staying inside the lines. We're going to treat Selwyn in order to try and reduce the tremor in his right arm. The first time I actually saw non-invasive surgery, interestingly, was on Star Trek 30 years ago, performed by Dr. Zulu.
Selwyn's tremor has worsened with age and is resistant to conventional treatment.
I went through a load of procedures, tablets and all sorts, and they said the next course for me was just like a drilling into my head. I didn't fancy that one, but this one I'm well happy with it. If it works, it's brilliant.
How it works is that an ultrasound beam, which is not powerful, as it's used, for example, to listen to babies in mothers' wombs, and therefore it doesn't damage the baby at all, is made powerful by the focusing of 1,004 ultrasound beams on a precise target.
The team is preparing for next week's procedure. They will need a precise image of Selwyn's brain to map exactly where to focus the ultrasound beams.
So contrast this with what we would have done with conventional invasive surgery, drilling a hole in the skull, putting electrodes 15 centimeters into the brain. The risks are much reduced. And the good thing is this is just the beginning. In the future, we look forward to using this for deep-seated brain tumors, where currently surgery is fraught with risk. So it's quite a game changer.
One of the great things is that it takes this form of surgery away from a major operating theatre into a scanning unit. And of course that would allow, in principle, many more people to be treated and treated effectively without so much disruption or such a great wait for surgery.
It's the morning of tremor patient Selwyn's operation. He's shaved his head in preparation for the procedure.
It's strange. Didn't recognise him yesterday on the train.
How are you feeling about it all?
Bit anxious. I don't know how he's going to be after the operation. Hopefully, like I said, tremor-free and no side effects.
So now do you?
Has the patient confirmed his identity? He has. Has essential imaging been reviewed? Yes. Anticipated blood loss? No.
The underlying theme in all of this is the maximum possible safety for the patient. You are delivering large amounts of energy in a very concentrated fashion deep in the brain. Even though we don't open your head, even though we don't make a cut or anything, it's still delivering energy inside your brain. So so the structures around it, even a couple of millimeters here and there, are very important. So the very same thing which will control the tremor can also make you paralyzed. But ballpark, overall, the risk of any of this happening is 1% or less.
That's it.
So that's me, and if you're happy, sir, I see it.
That's sign here.
And that's the other thing, your handwriting should get better.
A frame is bolted to Selwyn's skull to keep his head in place when the ultrasound beams are fired.
Is that folds of skin?
Being brave, Marianne.
He's definitely been brave.
Selwyn is one of only 20 patients taking part in this groundbreaking trial, funded by Imperial College Healthcare Charity. He will remain conscious throughout the procedure.
This is a drawing of his spiral just now laying in the scanner before we start operating, and you can see quite severe tremor. He could barely keep the pencil to the paper.
We're starting with 150. 150, 10 seconds.
The ultrasound beams must be directed to the center of Selwyn's brain. Extreme precision is essential.
Okay, we're looking perfect.
Each time the beams are triggered, Dr. Bain checks there are no side effects.
There are very many really important pathways coming close to the area we're operating on.
It's 3 days since crane driver Phil's brain tumor was removed. This final examination will reveal if it's cancerous.
Samples of the tumor have been hardened in formaldehyde and then put through a variety of chemicals to the endpoint, which is the tumor being contained within blocks of paraffin wax. And very thin slices can be cut from that and then stained with dyes which will show the nuclei, the center of the cell in one color and the cytoplasm, the rest of the cell, in another. The nuclei and the arrangement of the cells and the shape of the cells are issues that you examine when defining how good or not good this tumor might be. Let's have a look.
We can get rid of that. That's the centre of the heating. And the adjustment we want halfway.
We should go back to where we are at the top and hit it again.
Doctors have been firing ultrasound beams into Selwyn's brain for 2 hours.
He's got no adverse effects. So, do you want to do a big one?
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
effects on Selwyn are visible and immediate.
Yes, I think
that's a pretty magnificent achievement.
Should make a dramatic difference in quality of life, using that hand.
Yeah, this is really fantastic. Just like that?
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Big smile on his face, yeah.
Well done. That's great. First right-handed drink for a long time.
The team hope to make non-invasive surgery available to other patients like Selwyn.
One uses the word game changer very loosely, but this, this is truly a game changer. This is a much smarter way to use resources. It could become a day case procedure, so people could actually have their treatment and walk out and go home. So, given the full package, I would say this is almost a no-brainer for the National Health Service.